Howdy partners and welcome to SnackTube. We've got another wee Rustlers for you today. This is one that I have seen in the shops forever. It's obviously been out for a very long time, but I've just been putting it off, trying it because I just feel like it's going to be really, let's be honest, it's going to be really pish. So I'm going to try it for you now and we'll see if it lives up to what I think it's going to live up to. So this is Rustlers Classic Hot Dog with tomato ketchup and mild American style mustard. So I don't see the point in a microwavable hot dog. I mean, you know how easy hot dogs are? You literally just fire them in a pot and boil them or put them under a grill for 2 minutes and then stick them in a bun. So I don't feel like it's really that difficult to make a hot dog. I suppose it's not that difficult to make a burger either, but yeah, I just don't feel like a hot dog is something that is worth doing a microwave version of. But that's just me. Maybe you like these, I don't know. But I've never had one before, so we're going to see what it's like. Yeah, so I've tried a lot of Rustlers things on the channel. You know, we've had their burgers, we've had some of their vegetarian stuff, we've had their breakfast stuff, their muffins and that kind of thing. And Rustlers overall is a pretty good brand. So I'm not expecting this to be a terrible hot dog by any stretch of the imagination. I could probably make a better one, but it still is just a microwaved hot dog, including a microwaved bun. So I'm not expecting big things from it. I like how on the picture it has like onions on it as well, which it didn't come with any onions. It'd be nice if it came with like some crispy onions or something, because you could easily do that, put them in a wee sachet in there, but never mind. So yeah, came in the wee box as usual with your ketchup and your mustard, so I've still got to add that on. Heat to enjoy, keep refrigerated, serving suggestion. Just on its own with some stuff on it. So you cook this in the microwave for 1:40, seems reasonable. I finally got a new microwave, which is good. Well, it's not a new microwave, it's still an old microwave. It's from my girlfriend's flat, but hey, we can use a microwave now, so we can review a lot more crummy foods for you guys. So what have you got? There's your ingredients, if you wanted to go through your ingredients. There's quite a lot of them. I'd rather not know what's in a hot dog, so I'm not going to bother reading those. So this normally has, there's normally a blurb on the back somewhere. Hot dog, sausage in a soft bun with a sachet of tomato ketchup and mustard. Straightforward. So let's look at our nutritional information then. Per portion, 372 calories. That's reasonable. 15.5 grams of fat, 4.8 grams of saturates. That's a lot of fat for a hot dog. I mean, hot dogs are generally made of, you know, the rubbish parts of animals, like the intestines and the gristle and all that kind of stuff, but they tend not to be that fatty just because there's not a lot in a hot dog. But yeah, that's very fatty for a hot dog, I have to say. Carbs, 43.7 grams. It's a lot, obviously, the bun. 10.9 grams sugar. Protein, 13.4 grams, so it's reasonable on the protein. 2.3 grams of salt, so that's quite a lot of salt. And they have their quality promise, so if you're not happy with the quality of Rustlers, you can give them a wee ring or go onto their website. I'd never feel the need to do that. I mean, I think you're pretty much getting what you expect with a Rustlers. I mean, if you expect it to be gourmet, then you're delusional. This is 146 grams, very precise. Packed in the UK using EU and non-EU pork for K-Pack. So it's using multiple pork from multiple countries. Doesn't sound very safe, but hey, apparently that's okay. Tray recycle, film don't recycle. So you can't recycle this bit, but you can recycle this bit. Weird. Right, I guess we should show it to you guys then. So it's quite hot. As you expect with a Rustlers, when you do the bun in the microwave, the bun is a bit soggy on the bottom. But there it is. I mean, that looks pretty standard. It's hot dog. Not much to say about it. It's very brown. Very firm hot dog as well, I have to say. It's not a big floppy hot dog, which like you would get in a tin. So I think that's actually a good omen, I have to say. That's a good omen. A firmer hot dog tends to mean there's more meat in it, so it's usually a lot meatier, which is good. So I think we'll just, if we can, if I can bust this open. Yeah, we'll put our condiments on it. Oh, for God's sake. This is not working. Right. So, do mustard first. A lot of people don't like mustard. I find a lot of people that I know don't like mustard. I personally love mustard. I love a ham and mustard. Like a ham and mustard sandwich or whatever. I find that to be one of the most delicious combinations. But a lot of people don't really Don't really get it with mustard. Just fair enough. It's quite spicy, so it's quite strong. I don't understand why certain people don't like it. A lot of people I know would just have, you know, ketchup on a hot dog. And I'm just going to put this down the sides as well. We want it in the bun. I hate it when they put toppings on the top of the hot dog. Like you buy a hot dog from a shop or something, from a restaurant or whatever, and they put the toppings on top of the hot dog. Because visually, that is appealing. But as far as convenience goes, that's a complete pain in the ass. Because then you've got to move them all about before you can start eating it. Otherwise, you just get toppings all over your face. No, when I make a hot dog, I put the hot dog is basically the last thing that goes on top. Maybe a little bit of sauce. Everything else goes into the bun, and then it's more like a stuffed bun, which is better and easier to eat. Top tip. So, this is the Rustlers classic hot dog. Let's give it the old taste test, shall we? No jokes about me eating a hot dog on the channel on video. I would never do such a thing. I don't expect it from you guys either. Okay, I'll grab another bite. Oh, okay. First thing I would say is that I've only had 2 bites of that, and already my jaw hurts. That bun is very, very chewy. Very, very doughy. I'd say a lot of that is down to the fact that it's been microwaved. Which, grilling the bun in this, probably not that easy, but that's very, very chewy. So that bun is poor. I don't like the bun. As far as the sauces go, the mustard's nice. It's a sort of American style hot dog mustard, which I like, so I like that. The ketchup is a little bit too sweet for my liking. I don't mind. I love ketchup. Like I eat ketchup all the time, but I prefer it not to be that sweet. I don't mind the slightly sweet ketchup, but I prefer mine more vinegary than sweet, which is more akin to like Heinz. Like I prefer like something more like a Heinz ketchup. Although I never actually buy Heinz ketchup. I buy store brand ketchup. But I know which store brand ketchups I like. There's certain ones that you just don't get because they're rubbish. But I don't buy Heinz because it's ridiculously expensive. Heinz are off their nut just now with the way they're pricing things. Yeah, so the sauce is a little bit too sweet, but it's still nice. And then there's the hot dog. I want to kind of get a wee bite of the hot dog just on its own. I give them kudos for the hot dog. Like, the hot dog is quite good. It's got crispy, I wouldn't say crispy, but it's got a nice skin on it. So you get that like bite from the skin. And then the inside's, it's not mush. Like, it's not mushy like a lot of hot dogs you get are. It's quite firm, so it's quite, it's got a lovely bit of bite to it. It's quite meaty. And then it's reasonably well seasoned. So it's actually quite good, the hot dog itself. So yeah. Can't complain about that. So yeah, it's not a bad thing. It's not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. I mean, I thought that the hot dog itself would be the worst part. But it's the hot dog's actually good. I actually quite like the hot dog. If I could buy just packets of that hot dog, the actual sausage on its own, then I probably would. Because I think that's a reasonably nice hot dog. I think the sauce is okay. It's a bit sweet, but ultimately it's nice. So I'm not going to detract points for that. But ultimately, I think the biggest part of this, obviously, is the bun. Like, this is the biggest component, the largest component. And it's ultimately the thing that holds it all together. And this bun is awful. It's very, very chewy. I mean, I'm not expecting any flavour or anything from it. It's a bun, you know, at the end of the day. But it's just incredibly, incredibly chewy. So by the time you get to actually swallowing it, you're just kind of like, am I finished eating this bloody hot dog now? Because I don't want to eat it anymore because it's just a chore. So I'm going to finish it because I don't like to waste food, but that's incredibly chewy bun, and yeah, I wouldn't have that again. Yeah, the bun's terrible, but apart from that, it's okay. Well, that'll do for today. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the wee bell to get notifications. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think of the Rustlers classic hot dog. And just go on the channel, have yourselves a Snack Tube marathon, watch all the videos, because there's hundreds of them. And there's plenty to choose from. Bit of cuisine for everyone to enjoy. So yeah, this overall was it was okay, but the bun seriously lets it down. And yeah, it's not one I would order again, personally. Well, thanks very much, guys. I will catch you all in the next video. I will see you then. Cheers.